I'm Lewis with Rossman Repair Group, and today I'd like to discuss earning reviews for your small business. Earning reviews is really important, especially in the beginning. Nobody knows who the fuck you are, and nobody is going to leave you a $2,000 device or trust you in any way if there's no way to verify that you're a real person, that does real work, that won't steal their shit. So earning reviews is incredibly important. And there are a couple of methods that are good to earn reviews, and there are a couple of methods that are just complete dog shit to earn reviews, and I'd like to go over them all today. The first method is to offer a discount to people who leave a review. You simply offer them money back on their repair, and you tell them, okay, now you have to leave a review because I gave you a discount. And that is just bullshit, in my opinion, and there's a couple of reasons. The first is that a lot of review sites, they're going to see through this shit easily, because the reviews that these people leave are not going to be genuine. They're going to be garbage. And most of the time you're going to be asking them to leave them in front of you, which means they're probably going to be using the same computer with the same IP address, which these websites will notice. Also, these websites will notice that these users don't typically leave reviews, but they're leaving reviews for this one business. That is fishy. The right person is eventually going to figure out what you're doing, and in their review they're going to say, oh, decent service, I was paid $20 to leave a review. And then everybody's going to read that, and the credibility of not only your reviews, but everybody else's reviews on this site are going to go to shit. So, fuck you for screwing it for everybody else. You remember that kid in 3rd grade that nobody really liked, and nobody really thought was popular, and nobody cared about, but they would hang out with him because he'd do their homework, or because he let them borrow their Game Boy? That's who you are when you start paying people to like you. When you don't have a personality or a skill set that's actually worth a good review. You have to pay for it. You have to give something. You have to directly bargain with somebody. Will you hang out with me if I let you use my Game Boy? If I do your homework, will you go to prom with me? Did you respect that person? Did you want to be that person? If you were that person in high school, do you want to be that person right now? I hope the answer is no. The second method is to offer a coupon through a review site or a social media site, like a Yelp deal or a Groupon. I don't really like Groupon, but honestly, these are better ways to get reviews. You're not directly asking for a discount. Because again, directly asking for a discount, that's kind of like paying for sex. Saying, okay, I will give you $100 to sleep with me. Whereas offering a discount through a social media service, and then receiving customers who are then happy, who are maybe likely to leave a review, that's kind of like paying a cover charge to get into a club where you may meet somebody who you may wind up taking home and sleeping with. And the second one, you can say what you want about it, but it's better than dealing directly with a prostitute in most cases. And also don't make the mistake of offering, let's say, a 90% or 70% discount through Groupon. They're just ripping you off and raping you. Offer 10 to 25%. Do not offer more, because if you do, you're devaluing your service and yourself. The third method is a fake review. Simply make a bunch of accounts, log in from a bunch of different coffee shops, and just leave a bunch of fake reviews for yourself. There's several problems with this. First, regardless of how smart you think you are, people are going to be able to tell that it's the same bullshit from the same person. And if you ever get found out for it, you will have no credibility. And again, also, fuck you for lowering the credibility of all the other businesses that earn their reviews legitimately, because now nobody is going to trust the reviews on their site once you're outed for being a cheater and a bitch. The fourth method is providing grand opening type deals, where you treat customers just a little bit better, and you may think you have the greatest customer service in the world right now, but just go a little bit above and beyond for the first week or two that you're open. For example, if somebody was paying $130 or $150 to get their hard drive replaced here, if data recovery wasn't physical, I would go ahead and do it for free, just for a short period of time, just as a grand opening special, because I wanted to make these people extra happy so that they would want to come back and tell everybody they know that we exist. And then once we have that reputation with the 60 or 70 or 85-star reviews, then I can start not being like every other business, but charging money for our services. Again, it's similar to a relationship. If you are, you should change it up every once in a while and do something nice and surprise people. If you're coming home and eating the same takeout and watching the same Seinfeld episode every night, your wife is probably going to become not happy with her relationship with you. Whereas if you, for a couple of nights, for a month, you go out and you do some crazy fun shit and you really show her that she's special. This helps maintain a healthy relationship. And the relationship with your customers is very similar to your personal relationships. The fifth method is simply to ask. Now again, don't ask them to leave a review and indirectly offer them something. Ask them to leave a review and say, listen, do you feel that this was a good service? Also, don't ask them to leave a good review, because that is, again, bullshit. You're asking people to like you, and that is fucked up and wrong. I will never in my lifetime sit in front of a desk where there's a little marker that says $10 to like us on Facebook, $20 to leave a good review. Fuck that. That is lame. But I am more than happy to solicit reviews and shamelessly solicit reviews of any kind, good or bad, from all of my customers. Now, at the same time, if I can tell that somebody's really pissed off, I may just pull my business card with a link on how to leave a review and put it back in my pocket. And that's not cheating. That is not cheating. That is business. When there is some sort of scandal and the NSA accidentally illegally wiretaps somebody and they get the wrong information, and an innocent lawnmower landscaper winds up going to Guantanamo Bay, they leave that out of the media. But when they wind up catching one of the terrorists that tried to blow up the World Trade Center, of course they'll tell Fox, "Hey, check it out. We caught the bad guys because of our snooping." And that is just business. And whether you like it or not, showing the best side of yourself is just business. If, again, liken it to a relationship. If you're going out with a new girl that you like, you're probably not going to invite your angry ex-girlfriend and have your new date listen to you argue with your ex-girlfriend. You're probably going to keep that buried in your past until you get to know each other a little better. You should put your best foot forward. Ask happy customers to leave reviews. Again, it's wrong to ask people to leave good reviews. It is okay, in my opinion, to ask happy people to leave any review that they please. Lastly, do not take it personally if you get a bad review. Do remember that the same douchebags leave bad reviews for everybody. So if there's a douchebag who left you a bad review, and you see somebody else getting a bunch of good reviews, people who live in a neighborhood are often very similar and alike. So if you have the same pool of people reviewing everybody, the same good people and the same bad people, you are just as likely to receive a good or a bad review as anybody else in your neighborhood. Don't take it personally. Take it as an opportunity to improve yourself. Figure out where you failed there and try to not fail again next time. Don't go on some crazy shit unless it's really warranted. If you meet somebody who is just a miserable sack of garbage, some sanctimonious, self-righteous little piece of shit that enjoys bullying people, that enjoys the idea that they have fucked your business and your life up a little bit. Because those people do exist. There are people that exist that like the idea that they have the ability, the power to hurt others, and they like to take advantage of it. Those people can go eat shit, go to hell and die. But most people who leave bad reviews are not those type of people. They're just people who feel like they didn't quite get the best service. So reach out to them. Offer them an olive branch. Tell them, I'm sorry that this didn't go the way it seemed. I'll fix it all for, I will make this better, and I'm not going to charge you any additional money. Maybe offer to do a house call to fix whatever it was so that they don't have to go out of their way. Offer them an olive branch. Now, an olive branch is not a full refund. Again, that is paying people to like you, and that is fucked up and wrong. If somebody leaves a one-star review of you, do not tell them, "Oh, we're sorry, we charged you $300 to fix your motherboard, and it took a little too long. Here's your $300 back." That is bullshit, because you did your job. You can apologize, you can offer them a partial refund, you can offer them a discount off the next repair, maybe even an upgrade for free. But do not offer them a full refund. That is being a bitch, and that is paying people to like you, and people will see it if you offer it in public. And people will notice that you're trying to do all this damage control, and they're going to wonder, gee, why is this business trying to do all this damage control? Why are all these people all so pissed off? What did you do to all these people that was so bad that you're offering them $200 and $300 refunds? And it will hurt your credibility. It will hurt the site's credibility, again, because people are going to think that this site is filtering bad reviews, or that you can just offer people refunds and the reviews will go away. But anyway, do your best to solicit as many good reviews as possible. The best of luck to you. And again, this is not the only way to do it, but I have a very direct approach. I've told many customers in the past to go fuck themselves, to leave, to never do business here again. And I've done a lot of things where I should have a lot more negative reviews than I have. So if I can get the review set that I have, the way I deal with people, you most certainly can succeed as long as you do your job right. And if you do your job right, if you try to do the right thing by every one of your customers, and you look at things from a pragmatic standpoint, if you look at things from outside of your own business and you really try to get in the customer's head and see how they perceive your business and their experience, you're going to succeed at getting good reviews. So, good luck.